Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamsin Entertainment. And welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss a conversation. But most importantly, please share this video. Get the word out there. There's a community we can talk about all the things that we love. Today on Throwback Thursday, we're looking at a Bruce Lee movie, The Big Boss. I think I've only seen two Bruce Lee movies, Enter the Dragon and Way of the Dragon. Big Boss is a new one for me, and it was quite enjoyable. I don't know if this is the first movie, because the collection I have is called The Greatest Hits of Bruce Lee. It's only 5 movies. I'm not sure if he's done more than 5. I'm pretty sure he has. It's definitely an earlier movie of his, and forgive me in advance if I butcher a lot of names. Bruce Lee's playing Chow Chang Min, or N, sorry, and he's traveling with his uncle to Thailand. I learned it was Thailand 2 ways. You see Thai written all over the place, and the character that's known as the manager mentions Bangkok, because part of the plot, people go missing, and he says maybe they went to Bangkok to gamble. So Chow Chang travels with his uncle to this house of men that work at an ice factory. Also there lives a woman named Chow Mei and a boy. I don't think they say the boy's name. You get introduced to the men of the house by Shu. He's walking to meet Chow Chang, and he sees that the boy that lives at the house is being bullied by grown-ups. They're taking the dumplings that he made and they're just beating him, and so he intervenes and he fights him off. The uncle stops Chen from fighting because Chen made a promise to his mother, and to remind him of that promise, he wears this green pendant, and for the first third of the movie he doesn't. Then there's a big brawl at the factory because people keep on missing, Shu among them. Everyone's very suspicious because at first there was only one person that went missing a month ago. Now it's 4 people missing. And so the workers go on strike, and because they go on strike, the management side of the factory fights back, and there's this big brawl, and the fighting is good. It's not the best. You can definitely tell when they're missing or where they're really pulling their punches and kicks, so it could have been choreographed a little better, but I do appreciate that they actually let you see the action. I don't think bad action shots started to arrive until probably like the 90s, maybe the 80s, where you have this close-up, shaky cam, don't know what's going on. No, thankfully, older movies, they knew, at least for martial art movies and Western movies, they knew how to shoot a fight scene. There's one goofy part about it too. I don't know why, but in one of the fight scenes, he throws a guy through a wall, and they decide to do the cartoon cutout of a person. Reasons? I don't know. It was funny. It didn't seem to fit the rest of the tone of the movie. It was just kind of random. So throughout the movie, in the investigation of the missing people, you find out that the manager works for the Big Boss. The Big Boss is trafficking heroin in the ice. Overall, I had fun with this movie. Not as much fun as other Bruce Lee movies I've seen, but I am looking forward to watching more. The only one I'm not going to review out of this is Way of the Dragon, because I reviewed it years ago on there. I'll link it in the description below. You can see how far I've come. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on The Big Boss, and which is your favorite Bruce Lee movie out there. If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and live your imagination.